some people have network issues, really, but I'm trying to see. Okay. So, okay, so we shall go ahead and we look at some of the sub-themes. Our theme yesterday, I think Edward took us through, so I'm going to directly share. We shall look at what's expected, what are you supposed to do to just help you out in just okay. Okay, let me share my screen. Can you see my screen? So I'm making the world a better place with making a world a better place with Scratch. So you can see such an image here showing men are making the world a better place. They may not be using Scratch, but that's how we can make a better world using Scratch. It means you can also be able to create a better world just using Scratch programming. Is moving, so one is there, somewhere they're all moving. It's a world. We need to make the world a better place, which means you can make the world a better place. You don't need to first wait for think that our parents will be able to, but you can also participate. Just a minute. So one of our sub-themes is think artificial intelligence. When you see AI means artificial intelligence, which means you can choose to say, okay, I'm going to do a project under the sub-theme of artificial intelligence. So I'm going to explain more. Example, explain to you what's artificial intelligence, what you can do, some of the people still doing using Scratch. So for example, if you look at this image, when it says think artificial intelligence, one of the important things you need to look at is think of is automation. You get it? Automation, and if you look on my diagram, say system, control, integration, process, you get it? So all is under AI. So where my cursor is currently, you're going to find that we have some blocks of code here. So for example, you can be able to detect someone if they are happy, you say. So this one, she's putting on a quid and her facial expression says happy. That means the person is happy. So which means with artificial intelligence, you can choose to determine whether someone is happy or someone is not happy. We shall look at some of more examples on that. Okay, so I'll come to what is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the ability of a computer or the ability of a computer program or a machine to think and learn. Artificial intelligence, the ability of a computer program or a machine to think and learn. So for example, this is an example. You make a computer like a little brain. You get it? You make a computer to be like a little brain, which means you hope you will be able to help it to learn by giving it a lot of words, maybe pictures and numbers. You get it? So it's you gives it the information. It's you feeds the information what you want it to do, and later it answer your question. But it only you show it and tell you as smart as you are. So with artificial intelligence, yes, it can do. Yes, you can do a lot. The difference is a machine can't reason as fast as a human being. It can't reason as a human being, but it can be programmed. It can be programmed to do. So that's artificial intelligence, because you have to teach it. You have a part to teach it. So for example, you're going to find this project. She's one of our students at Coda Academy, Uganda. Yes, she's called Fantasia. So she was designing a project basically to speech recognition. You get it? So when you speak, you're like, okay, hello, I'm hungry. She had given it the information that when I say I'm hungry, you reply something. You get it? You reply, go somewhere, get food, which means it has to be trained. So if you're going to choose a project under the sub-theme saying, think artificial intelligence, you're going to think, okay, is there a project in Scratch which is a smart project? So for it, another example is, look at some other examples. Let's first look at what are examples of artificial intelligence. Siri, Alexa, and some other smart assistants. Our parents, at least who have cars, for example, if I'm in Kampala at the city center and I want to go, I just need to get which route has less traffic. You get it? Yes, Fantasia, you've raised up your hand. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I joined next, so I don't know how it started and I don't know what you're looking at.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, someone else also, do you have any question before I go for Fantasia? Okay, so we are trying to understand the theme of the National Scratch competition is make the world a better place with Scratch. And under that theme, we have
Excuse me. What does robo-advisors mean?
Oh, we are going to go there. Thank you. We're going to go there. Okay, so yeah. So I'll try to so we can. So after getting the main theme was making the world a better place. Themes. One of the sub-theme we're looking at is think AI, which means oh, you're there. Think AI, which means think artificial intelligence.
Teacher?
Yes, Fantasia.
I think you're breaking because the internet is not so good.
Okay, am I breaking? Can you all hear me?
Now the internet is fine. Yes.
Okay.
You're like you're breaking.
Yes, you're breaking a bit.
Breaking a
I think
bit.
it's because of your background.
Okay, so if you have noise in the background, try to tell them.
No, like your virtual background. Your virtual background.
It sound causing, really, I doubt. I can try to remove it. And then
Yeah.
back.
You're breaking now.
Oh,
You're really breaking.
okay, sorry. Now, is it any better?
Now it's very better.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, so we shall, I think I just is joining in. So we should, I think this has just joined in. I may need to, okay, so I was trying to echo. So under the main, we have.
Teacher, I've just joined.
Okay, yes, how are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine, eh? So help you out and then you can catch. Okay, so just make sure.
Teacher.
Yeah. Yes, Jessa. There's, I think, background noise, yes, echo. Okay, so just try to be attentive and then I can re-echo for us and then continue. So, yes, we are talking about we have make a better place with Scratch. Then we have 4 sub-themes. So which means if you're going to do a project, you need to first look at the theme so that you can project a theme that is easier for you. Theme, as I'm explaining, is think artificial intelligence. So I'll go back to think artificial intelligence. About artificial intelligence, you need to look at what comes in your mind. You should think of things like automation. If you want to control, you get it. We've seen our okay. We've seen self-driving cars. Those are some of the examples. You get it? Productivity. We've seen okay, you've seen automation still, for example, in home, in hospital. For example, right now. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Just I think kind of mute, unless you want to ask.
Yes. I'm not seeing before.
Just a kind of mute and then we continue. Okay, so kindly mute, I think, and let's try to be in a place where there's no noise. And let's try. Oh, I can't stress. I think Mommy kindly mute. I think I can mute her. Okay, I'll continue. We shall continue. An example of artificial intelligence. For example, currently, someone in India and then someone in Uganda, you can do operation online without you traveling to the place. So that's artificial intelligence. So we're going to look at some of so if you're going to do a project of artificial intelligence, we have which we call pictoblocks. Explain to you or briefed on how you can use that, not today, but some other time in the course of the week. Design a project. Now, for example, if you look at using artificial someone's facial expression, where
excuse me?
Yes.
Where do you get this character that is wearing a shirt next to the blue stand?
Oh, we shall see that later. We shall see that, and then is that okay?
Yes, that's
Okay, that's beautiful. So let's continue. So, and we looked at who is mute? Please kindly, let's mute so that let's mute. Raise up your hand and then I will allow you to talk to avoid too much. I was here taking us what is artificial intelligence. So to think and learn. Get so in simple terms, artificial intelligence will make a computer like a little brain, or you see a computer as a little brain. You help it to learn by giving it a lot of words or commands or code, pictures, numbers. It's you who gives it the commands, the words, you get it? So you answer a lot of questions. Later on, it can quickly answer your question. You train it. So for example, if have a baby sister, we train them from childhood how to walk. When they want to walk, so we train with the time, they become perfect. You are trained when you're young how to walk. So it's the same thing as a computer is always trained. A computer is, it can't be as smart as a human being. A computer can't be as smart as a human being. You're always read what you tell it. It's what you tell is what it will do. But a human being has a capacity to think beyond the computer. You can think. So here is an example. This is Fantasia Scratch AI. Then she was trying to design a project, basically using text speech recognition. You get it? Most of us, if you're using a computer, we have forgotten, but I've forgotten the right name, but if you want to search something, it can tell you. It's just on these normal computers. I've just forgotten, but I can check it out and tell you. Yeah, but it's common. And then also some other examples. So she was doing like, so we are going to look at some other examples related to that. So she was trying to do a chatbot. You get it? A chatbot. Okay, so now we are here the examples of artificial intelligence. So one of the example we had one was Siri, Alexa, and other smart assistants. You get it? So how you can ask it, how are you? How is, for example, you can ask 1 + 1. It's programmed, it will tell you. You can ask it, how is the weather in maybe any area. It will be able to It's a smart assistant. Also, Alexa does the same thing. For example, by the time most of you were joined in, if and I'm late, can just go and go on my app and ask if I already have Alexa or Siri. I can just ask her, what can I use the shortest route with no traffic? You tell me, okay, if you pass here, there's traffic. If you pass here, there's no traffic. So some other examples are self-driving cars, artificial intelligence. Okay, then we have they can advise you, but because they are programmed, you create them. Then conversation bots, I think, for example, sometimes if you go on a website, I think some of you would have not yet interfaced with that, but full or it wasn't useful. That's a conversation, but like an example of a conversation bot. So we have email spam filters. For example, if in most cases, I think still a few of us have email addresses, but our parents, I think the parents are around, they know that. If sometimes there's some people who send email, for example, the Gmail can be able to filter and gives you a warning that, okay, okay. So if I'm going to look at such a project, if I want to take at such intelligence, think artificial intelligence. I will look, okay, if I'm going to think about artificial intelligence, what if I think of a project? Because this is artificial actions. If I think of a project like, okay, if I want to help the blind people to be able to move, you get it? That when the stick is about to hit the stone, you get it, says, oh, there's an, it can take more that there is a car, while there is a stone, whether I'm going to know someone, you get it? So if you want to do such a project, that is thinking artificial intelligence, you get it? Intelligence. So you need to think of that. So if you want to create such a project, okay, if I want to do something which is not like beyond what I can do, but if I want to apply artificial intelligence, I should think I can choose to get such a. Another example is even if I'm playing a game, I could be playing I have a game in Scratch. Maybe I'm using arrow keys on the keyboard. Choose to, instead of me pressing the arrow keys, can choose to play my game using my nose. So when I move my nose like this, I play the game. You get it? Or I can choose to use a fingertip that I can play my game instead of me coming to click on these arrow keys on the keyboard. That's also part of artificial intelligence. You get it? So it's wide, so you can think of a lot of.
Excuse me.
That area.
Yes. Never had a game that is for moving a finger.
Oh, it's there. You can create a game instead of using maybe.
Teacher, maybe I can share how we share with her the one I made.
Okay. Fantasia, yes, she has made, yes, so Fantasia will give you an opportunity after you share with the project she was able to do. So I think you can prepare later, after my presentation. Is that okay? Okay, so everything you think of something which is smart. So those are some of the examples of the project you think of. Artificial intelligence, yes, one text to speech, you get it. If you just want it to, you can choose to do a project that can recognize, like, okay, it will tell you a girl or boy. And
Teacher, I have already sent it. I've sent it on chat.
the chat. On the chat. Yes. Okay. After Fantasia, I would request you show us an example. You get it? Charity, who are you meaning put on their video? Please, in case your video is up, kindly put it on. Thank you. So we can do a lot, you get it. So you can, the more you think, you can do a lot. And you project, like, okay, yes, we've heard about people lying about their age. You tell you a girl, it makes life easy. You get it? Instead of me coming, imagine I create a project, and when you put your girl, or it can even tell your name, and then you tell your age. So which means instead of me asking, for example, sometimes when we either at school, they'll ask your age, you get it? So just go and put your face, tells your name, age, and you go. And that's possible with Scratch. That's very possible with Scratch. Okay, so that's one of the theme. And also now we're going to look at some other theme. We're going to do, today we're going to look at just 2 themes. So let's look at some other theme. So the next theme is beat the pandemic. Beat the pandemic. Currently the pandemic. Beat the pandemic. So how can we beat the pandemic? We're going to Scratch to avoid to beat the pandemic, to control it. So which project could you think of? This, I want everyone to at least give me an idea. Okay, I will start with some people who came in first. I think Angela, could you tell us which project could you think of? Sorry, Angel. Okay, yes. Can tell us?
What I thought of? I thought like a doctor telling us like we should the signs and symptoms of COVID-19. I wanted to beat the pandemic with Scratch.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you so much, Ella. That's nice. Who's telling us? Okay. Okay, Declan, they're saying please not eat during the. Okay, so yes, Declan, can you tell us what project could you create? What project could you think of if you want to beat the pandemic? Declan, I didn't hear you. Okay. So let's continue.
I'm thinking about creating a scientific tech.
Scientific what?
Scientific science data or data science game.
Wow, beautiful. That's nice. Yes, I love, yes. So in this competition, are you only limited by your imagination? You get it? Only limited by imagination. So for what's a pandemic, first of all?
Wait, teacher, you have to use pictoblocks.
Picture blocks or Scratch?
Okay, good.
Okay, that's nice. So a pandemic is the increase and sustained propagation of extraordinary infectious human disease that rapidly affects all parts of the world and a large population. That's why 19 came out to be called a pandemic. That's why not every disease, it's like you can't say cancer is a pandemic, but there's a reason why it is a pandemic. So being that most of us have had the word during this COVID-19, yes, some other pandemics, yeah, there have been there. So since we have the common one currently, which is COVID-19, so we're going to find is that here a student was able to create a project. Pandemic, okay, it was more of sensitization, but to show people. So first of all, it was able to detect a face detection, get a faces, was able to detect one face. Then it was said the name, then symptoms, then it had mask, like, okay, mask. No, you get it? Which means in that way you can choose to train to do a project, be able to do such a thing. And in that way, you're fighting the pandemic. As simple as that. But this requires you to think, how can I beat this pandemic? Since I'm a person, I can, you get it. So that's what we should be able to think. I'm going to take, if I'm going to choose a sub-theme which says beat the pandemic, I'm going to look, okay, what I'm going to have, what's the current pandemic currently? And then after that, what solution can I have? Yes, people have been as a programmer. I always tell people that if you can do code, we are problem solvers and we are problem solvers. How can you fight? How can you beat the pandemic you've learned so far? You get it. So you see what is Scratch. It's Scratch, so it's about you to explore and then be able to do amazing things. So let's look at some other things. So for example, examples we're going to look at, for example, you have homework. So for example, you are there, yes. Even if your family members, instead of coming back, you want to switch on the lights, or you want to switch on your fan, or you want to play music, touching the switch or the TV or the remote, you see germs can easily be spread. Why you think, okay, why don't I do a project where when I come, I just say lights on and let's go on? Isn't that, aren't you beating the pandemic? You get it? You are beating the pandemic. That's using speech recognition. Then you can say, stop, you get minus you controlling the spread of the COVID-19. You get it? So it becomes more fun that if you're like, okay, if I'm going to choose a sub-theme which says beat the pandemic, I should think of something in that regard, but all that's possible with Scratch and very easy. So another example is automatic face door unlocking system. Now imagine you're at home. When you enter home, maybe you have to open. You get it? Just a camera. You put your face, it opens. You can put a distance to the for example, I can be here and I say I'm going to put my camera in a better system that it has maybe 4 meters or 2 meters as required by the Ministry of Health. Then I just come and I stand, face it recognized, I enter. Doesn't recognize your face, you don't enter. You get it? avoid the spread, or you're trying to beat the pandemic using, yes, also that is using artificial intelligence or using normal Scratch. Scratch, we have text to speech, you get it? And play around with it, think through design and like, okay, I can't do this. So you can surely do a lot. You can surely do a lot. So from this, you can say, I'm going to choose a sub-theme of beat the pandemic or think artificial intelligence. Think artificial intelligence. Yes, if you've not yet done some, we shall get sometime in the course of the week, your glimpse. You get it? You be worried like, ha. Don't say like, oh God, I've never done this. Yes, so how and what you can do, and also you'll be provided with some. I think I'm seeing the chat is full. Can you find what's in the chat? Okay, yes, okay, saying how do I download accent? Okay, yes, I love people conversing. Okay, yes, I'm seeing, okay. So Fantasia, yeah, she's our teacher. That's beautiful. Thank you so much for at least engaging. We shall get probably Thursday, and you try to see, do a few examples, you get it? And you see which theme you can choose better. You choose better, be innovative, think, imagine your world. You need to imagine a world. Was in this world, what could happen? You get it? Can't I create what I want to see in this world with Scratch? Can't I create it with the help of artificial intelligence or machine language? So that becomes very easy if we allow to be creative. Yes, any question? Any question?
What is automatic face door unlocking system?
Okay, this one, if you create a project, so for example, Ella, if you come home, if you want to enter a house, you don't need to open with the key. Near a camera, and the camera can be able to detect you.
Yes.
Yes, so once it detects you, the door opens. If it can't detect you, the door won't open. Is that?
Oh.
Yes.
Those houses for the face, it first sees your face and recognizes you as its boss.
Ah, that's true.
Automatic house.
Yes, some question? Next question. How many people are ready to take on that artificial intelligence or think AI, be the pandemic sub-theme? How many people are ready to take on the sub-theme? Okay, I'm seeing this. Yes, okay. Because plan is doing.
I have a question.
Yes. Oh.
I want to make like a platformer, but we haven't learned how to do those things in coding.
I want to create like a platform.
A platformer, like a game.
Oh. You get learned?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we do there, you just need to sit down, imagine, you get it, because if they teach you, that will be like you, okay, they you do this and this and this, that will be copying and pasting. Why?
But then we need to, but I don't know how to make a platformer. And I really wanted to make one.
You really wanted to make one?
Yes.
So why did you want what's the motivation of making one?
It's like, for example, Jake's platformer. It has so many levels. It has 12 levels, and it's very fun.
It's very fun. Eh? Okay,
Yes. I don't know how to be more specific, but it was very fun, and it was funny also.
Okay. And you would like to create. Get it?
Mama.
You can it in Scratch. Yes, during that time, do that in detail, and maybe, yes, someone may help you out. You get it and guide you through. Okay, so any other question?
Teacher, how do you make a running game?
How do you make a running game?
That's exactly what a platformer is.
Teacher?
Yes?
How am I going to use a PowerPoint and this?
Oh, just how are you going to PowerPoint?
Hey.
Surely, yes, after the session, we shall talk. You get it?
Okay.
Shall talk with you, and then I'll help you out.
Teacher, how do you make a running game?
A running game? We shall look into that because once we come to that sub-theme, and we shall look at some of the games on how to create one. And I think after some time, we'll be given at least some maybe games created when is showing how games are created. Okay, any other question? Okay, I'm going to hand over to my friend, my colleague, that's Charity, to take us through the next session. Thank you so much for attending, for being attentive, and I'm sure we are making this world a better place with winners. Thank you so much. Let's listen to Charity then.
Hello, everyone. Brenda's friend, the friend what she was talking about. So I'm Charity Okiria, and I'm going to take us briefly through the process of using Discord. So Discord is going to be a platform we're going to be using for specifically the participants. So any communication that has to be made will be made over there. So there are some students who are having issues with joining our server on Discord. So let me show you the process briefly of joining Discord and then how best you can use it. So you would just simply go. I'm going to type in discord.com. So maybe let me send this link also in the chat. So when you click that link, it should take you to this page. So I'm going to, it's there in the chat. If anyone has accessed it and you are at this page, please let me know. Now this is better. Yes, has someone accessed it?
Yes, I got Discord long time. Just the problem is how to log in.
Oh, how to log in. Okay.
Yeah,
so you will need your account. You'll need to create an account.
Teacher
So,
Charity,
yes,
I'm clicking, but it's just becoming blue.
it's just becoming blue. Are you using a laptop or you're using a phone or an iPad?
I'm using a laptop.
You're using a laptop. Has someone else accessed it and you are at
Now
my
I've
page?
accessed it.
Yes.
I have
Okay.
accessed it.
Okay, so people have accessed it. Now, this, I recommend this for someone who is using a laptop. So if you're using a phone or a tablet, please go to Google Play Store and type in Discord. So if you're using a phone or a or a tab, please make sure you just go to your app store. If you're using an iPad, yes, go to your app store and then type in Discord. So when you type in Discord, it should show you the app to download. But
Teacher,
this,
sorry, Tim. So now I've reached that where there is in a place. So where do I click?
where have you reached?
Teacher,
Yes.
I already got. The problem is whenever I put the
details.
the email and the password.
Yes.
I don't know whether it wants me to make my own password or to put my password for the computer.
Okay.
So I put both. I put the one of them, but it's at first it shows that the password is not correct and the email does not exist.
Okay, so just say if it's telling you that, that means you're using a password that is for some other maybe app or another account, not Discord. So maybe you never created a Discord account. So you have to create one. So if you are at this point, you can use.
Teacher Charity, I'm on the first point. My computer's just brought the thingy of imagine a place.
Okay, so
where do I get here?
Elaine, I have posted a link in the chat. Please click that. If you're
Teacher
not seeing
Charity,
it.
we are there, but we are on the word imagine a place.
It already have a Discord account.
Okay, so this is what we are going to do. Let me take down my screen. And is there anyone who hasn't used Discord before, but you are using a laptop?
Me.
Okay, so we are going to go with Ryan. I'm going to stop my screen. Share. So Ryan, please share your screen. We are going to be looking at Ryan's screen, okay? So what you need is an email. So please make sure you have an email.
Yes.
I have an email.
Okay, so
I use my father's email.
Oh, you use your father's email. If you don't have a personal email, then okay, you can use your father's email, but it's usually better to use your own. So we are looking at Ryan's screen over here. So if you've never used Discord before, you're going to see that word login. So what I can emphasize is Discord, even if you're using it on your laptop, it's better to get it as an app. So there's that part of download for Windows. So I want you to click that part, download for Windows. Yes, so find where to save it. So if you're using a laptop.
Teacher Charity, they have brought for me a box that has
Okay.
and it is this and it has this code.
Make sure you click save. Yes, so if you know how to install, now when it downloads, make sure you go and get it where it downloaded. Now, Ryan, for your case, it was in downloads. So go to your downloads. Now, for us, we may not see that part of your screen, but yeah, we can see. Go to your downloads.
This one,
Okay, I think you'll just click it. Double click it like to open it. So I double click it. I actually like click it as if you want to open it. That's what I want you to do. Installation has failed. There was an error while installing the application. Check the setup log for more information. Downloading updates. First close that box. Okay, I
Teacher
see
Charity.
Fantasia has a problem. Yes.
Where do we go? Come on.
Yes. Okay.
Teacher
So
Charity.
yes, Ella.
Here, my Discord setup is in my downloads.
Double click it, open it. It will prompt you to install it. Okay, so
It is installing.
Ryan, I
Yes?
saw you open a certain window. Was that the Discord app? Was that it? Did it actually work?
No, it came on and then went off.
Okay, so we are going to do something. Could we first maybe try changing its location to desktop? So you're going to drag it and throw it in desktop. Do you see that part that has download? So above it, yes, to desktop. But then you're just going to drag it and throw it in desktop.
How am I supposed to do that?
So just click it and move it to desktop. Yeah, move it to desktop. Yes, leave it now.
With extra or?
Okay. Does your laptop always bring you this whenever you try to move something?
Yes.
Okay, what do you usually use?
I use with TerraCopy.
Okay, so let's just go with TerraCopy. Now go to your desktop. So if you downloaded that setup, make sure you go. Yes.
Mine
So
is
look-
saying installing update 405.
Installing update. First, hold on. Okay, so I see that you already have the shortcut. So I want you to first go to your desktop. First close this. Then I want you to go to your desktop and try to look for that Discord icon. To the desktop itself. So that means you're going to, okay, yeah, I see the app. Okay, so open it.
Teacher Charity.
Yes, Ella.
Now my Discord setup is saying starting.
Starting. Okay, so it says welcome back. So if you don't have an account, okay, I'm going to help you all, but if you are at this point, please look at, actually, I want all of you to first look at this screen. So you're going to go and click register. If you don't have an account, that is it. Just see that word below login to need an account. So have an email. So you can fill in the details. You can, I think, take down your screen if you don't want us to see that. Yes, so someone wanted to share their screen. Yeah, so Fantasia, you can put up your screen quick. Ryan, if you finish that, creating an account, it should open. It should help you open. Now make sure, please write down your email and your password somewhere. Please and please and please do that. Because if you don't and you forget it, please don't come back to Teacher Charity because I will not help you. I will not. Fantasia, is this yours? Okay, so Fantasia, did you download it? Yeah, did you download it? Okay, click download for Windows. Yes, click that. Like I said, if you have an app, I mean a tablet or a phone, it's actually, in my opinion, easier to use it there. You'll just go and get the app. Fantasia, have you downloaded it? Have you clicked that download for Windows? Yes, Fantasia, please say something. Okay, so Fantasia, this is what we're going to do. If you're having an issue downloading this, so what we could do is you could instead go straight to login. It will take you to the part that Ryan was, like exactly that part where you had to create an account. Okay, so Fantasia, I just want you to come over here to login. So I want you to click login. So click login. Actually, Fantasia, you should not be using download for Windows. So for your case, you'll just have to be using it on the browser. So now, since you have never created a Discord account before, I want you to go and click no, don't put in anything. Remove that. Remove that. Don't save. Click don't save and remove the password you put in. Do you see that word register just below login? Yes, so click that. So whenever you're new to something and you have never created an account, do not rush to put in your password and all that, because you will need to first create an account. So Fantasia, you will need to put in your email, username, and please use an email that you know you can access, okay? Otherwise, if you use an email that you can't access, you may not really be able to verify all that. So Fantasia, you can now, I think, take down your screen, and when you finish filling in the details, you can let us know if it worked. Anyone else?
Me.
So it's passed. Okay, so yes, Jesse. Yes, please share your screen quickly. We are way past time, so let's be quick.
Teacher Charity,
Yes.
when I tried that, it says that it's unable to log in.
It's unable to log in. Did you first create an account?
I did that. I already did it, and then I pressed continue, and it said it's unable to make an account.
It's unable to make an account.
Yes.
Okay, so Fantasia, I want you to continue with that process. If you successfully join in, that's okay. And then Ella and Elaine, if you successfully join in, it's okay. Otherwise, if everyone is having the same issue as Ryan, then yeah, we shall see what to do. And if anyone is successful joining, please let us know. So Jesse, for your case, Jesse, are you at the part of registering? I think you are. So you're going to register. If the email says it's already being used, that means you have to use another email, unfortunately. So you have to think of you have to use another email, because Discord is not going to allow 2 emails to be used. It will not allow
Charity.
Yes, Ella.
I register, they say unable to register based on the information you provided. We can't create an account for you right now.
Okay. Okay, has anyone been successful yet?
Not. Yeah, I have.
Teacher, me, I have been not successful. I created my Discord account long time ago.
Okay, so maybe Declan, you could tell us how you are able to be successful doing that. But has anyone just created an account right now and it's successful? Ariella, has yours worked?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ariella's, did you like download it?
I did, and he told me problem with installation. So I just put an account like online using that Discord.
Online.
Thing.
Okay. So this is what you're going to do, Ryan. Ryan, could you try using it online? First come and use the web browser.
Teacher Charity, it has not gone successful for me.
Okay, I'm going to try that.
Okay, so for anyone, okay, can I please first stop? For anyone who has used it and you downloaded it and you went and tried to register there, could you please first now switch back to the online one and go to login and try to create an account from there? Could you like first do that?
Okay.
Yes, so then you tell me if it worked. So now for Jesse, Jesse, is this offline or Jesse, is this online? The web browser or the app? Is this the web browser or the app?
The app.
Okay, so Jesse, I want you to first switch to the web browser. So that is discord.com. It's where I want you to go. So if it has worked and you got Discord, if it worked at discord.com, so now try putting in your account details to the one you have, the desktop app, and see if it works.
After I have logged in on this web browser, they say welcome back, beep, boop, boop, beep, and then down there's a word I am human. When I click it, they take me back that email or phone number, login or
Ella and Elaine.
Unveiled.
Ella and Elaine, I actually saw that you had Discord accounts. Who created those ones for you? Who created those accounts that you had?
Mommy.
Oh, she did. Could you get to her and then you ask her for the details because they actually worked? You were able to, I could see that you have accounts. So first get back to mommy and ask her for the details and it should work. Yes, so I want to know now, Jesse.
Okay. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so Jesse, we are actually not seeing, we are still stuck at your desktop app from our view. But
Discord.com.
yeah, first take down your screen. Now Jesse, you're going to need an email. So if yes, so Fantasia, you can put in a password, then click continue. So like I said, please make sure you write down the email you're using. Actually, email, username and password. Email, username and password, make sure you write them down somewhere because you really need this, because when you forget them, I will not help you. You'll try to help yourself. Yes, Fantasia, I want you to put in a password, but if you make sure you have a book and a pen near you. Yes, Fantasia, please put in a password. Okay, since it's like way past class time, let me, if you have finished creating an account and you feel like it has worked for you, please also, if you create an account online, please test it out in your desktop version, the desktop app.
We have many problems.
Let me share our screen.
Yes, and then so can everyone first listen to me right now? Okay, so tomorrow we are continuing with our theme session. Yes, so please come early. We shall continue tomorrow. And yeah, so we shall be touching the other two themes. And if you have finished creating an account and you feel like that is it, you're free to leave the session, okay? So bye, I'm going to stay a little bit, mark the words, a little bit longer with some people who are having issues creating an account, just a little bit. So yes, if you remember I said, if you tried desktop app and it failed, please come online, create the account. And then you can also try it out later. Ella and Elaine, you have to get in touch with Mami for the details she used to register your accounts. Is there anyone?
Teacher,
So, yes.
I've downloaded the app on my tab, but it's not bringing the creating account option.
Creating an account. Do you see the part of register? Do you maybe see register somewhere down there? Is it prompting you to put in your details anywhere, like email, username, things like that, email, password?
No, yes, it is.
It is, huh? Yes, so when you sit down there, do you see something like register, something like that?
Mine is showing start.
It just shows next only.
Next.
Nothing else is shown other than the phone and email.
Oh, it just shows next. Phone, email. Okay, so what that means is that, am I talking to Jaden?
Yes.
So Jaden, this is what you're going to do. You will have to first go on discord.com and go through this process everyone is using to create the account. And when you create the account, then you will go and put in the details to the app. It should work. So if I really emphasize that you do this today so that if you have any issues, we can work on them tomorrow briefly. So Fantasia, I want you to go and click the back arrow. Do you see the back arrow key there on your browser? Yeah. So Fantasia, here
Charity, we should ask Mommy to tell us what to do on the Discord.
Okay. Yeah, you should. So Fantasia, I want you, now wait, go back. So Fantasia, at that part where you put email, phone number, were you able to actually create an account? Okay, so Fantasia, I want you to first refresh this tab and try again. So refresh after that button after the right arrow over up here. Okay, so try, yeah, okay. So I want you to open another tab and go and put in discord.com, and I want you to close the other one, close the other one. Yeah, discord.com.
Okay.
Okay, so it still brings this back. Okay. Now go to login. Up there. Fantasia, go up there to login and try the process again. Okay. So Fantasia, this is what you're going to do. I want you to try using another device. So you are going to try to use another device. If it still works, now make sure you put every detail accurately and do not skip anything, okay? Fantasia, you try using another device. Yes, Ella?
Mommy is saying she also failed.
Okay, so she also failed. Okay, so this what are we even going to do? All right. Okay, has anyone, apart from Ariella, Ryan, has it worked for you? Has it now worked for you?
You're still hanging.
So even when you use it online, it does not work, like on the browser?
Yes, it never works.
Okay, but are you able to access the register tab again, unlike
Yes.
you're able to get the register tab?
Yes.
Okay, so is it possible that you could try using another email?
Okay.
Yes, if you can access another email, try using that. That is if you can still access the register tab. But if you are like at Fantasia's screen, where based on the information you've given us, we are unable to.
Teacher Charity.
Yes.
For Alexis, my thing, when I downloaded it, and when I press login, it gives me what's been shared, and then when I do it, it's with my password and email.
Can everyone please mute? Everyone please mute. I want Alexis talking. Okay. Yes, Alexis, what were you saying?
It doesn't allow me. It tells me to what? It says that you are human. I say that I'm a human and gave me these pictures to choose. Then when I finished choosing, it took me back and said incorrect.
Oh, so Alexis, if it's saying incorrect, it's because the pictures you chose are actually wrong. Yes, so if it's telling you, I'm assuming it will tell you something like which pictures are trained, which, yes?
Can you help me next?
Okay, so Alexis, yes, Alexis, you have to be very careful with how you choose those pictures. So it's telling you incorrect, it's because you chose the wrong picture. So you have to be very keen. Okay, and then
Teacher, mine is not able to register.
It's not able to register. Does it keep on telling you the information you provided is incorrect? Does it say that?
Yes, even me the same thing.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Based on the information you proved, we can create an account for you right now.
All right. Okay,
and
that could be.
The only button I can click here is just back to login.
Okay. So if that is your situation, if your situation is that it's telling you based on the information you provided, we are unable to create an account for you. Okay, so we shall come back tomorrow and then help you out. Okay, I'm going to try to look for a solution to that, and then we shall help you out. That's if that is your issue.
Charity, please try to help me.
Yes, Ella, what is the issue? Is it also based on the information you provided, we are able to create an account? Is that it?
And also I got my, I put my... It's the same as this screen.
Okay, so if your issue is the same as this screen, we are just going to have to deal with it tomorrow. Okay, is that okay? So I will come with, I'm going to try to look for a solution to that, and then we shall deal with it tomorrow. So has anyone else actually succeeded? Yes, Noella?
Mine said I have to be 13 years older to register in.
Okay, so that is why it didn't work.
I think there is something wrong with my Discord server.
Okay, so Elaine, you're already in the Discord server. Okay, so Noella has told us, so that is where the issue is. Is everyone hearing? Can everyone please?
Yes, you have to use Discord because
Elaine, Ella, and everyone, could you please first mute? Is Dick
okay?
Here with us? Oh, he has already left. Yes. So Noella is trying to tell us something. Was it you? Elaine, please mute from your side. Elaine, please mute from your side. Okay, so here is the issue. The issue is that we've Jesse, please mute from your side.
Okay.
Okay, so the issue, if it tells you unable to register, it's because you're actually less than 13. So, which is why it won't work. So that means you'll probably just be using details like for your parent. And I don't know. We shall think. Okay, I'm going to think about something.
Teacher Charity, you're breaking.
Okay. Sorry about that. Let me repeat myself.
Teacher Charity, you're breaking from my side.
Okay, Ella, please first mute. Ella, are you now getting me? Please mute from your side. Ella.
Yeah.
Am I now audible? Yeah, please mute from your side. So the reason you're unable to register is because you're actually less than 13.
Excuse me.
Yes, Alexis.
What's the reason, teacher?
Said based on the information you gave us, we cannot make for your kid an account right now.
Okay, so Alexis, I'm saying that's because you are actually less than 13. So if you're having issues registering, it's because, yes, because of the information. Did it prompt you to give an age, like date of birth?
Yeah.
Aha, so that is where they track that you're actually less than 13. So
Less than 13
from your email.
Yes, because you're less than 13 years, you're unable to get an account. But we are going to try to look for a solution to that, to the whole communication channel, and we shall get back to you tomorrow. Okay, is that okay? So if that was your issue, please, you'll hear from us tomorrow. So otherwise, I am going to hand over to Brenda to close. Okay, Fantasia is saying, let's try tricking it by saying we have a different birth date. Okay, that can work. Yeah, it can probably work, but I will communicate tomorrow if you should trick it but Fantasia, that will probably work. But the thing is, your device has already detected. That's why it will not even prompt you to register. So if you're using it, yes, Fantasia, it will work, but you probably need to even use a different device. It will work then. But yes, so okay, so the session is way past, we are way past time. This is supposed to be a 1 hour session. So tomorrow, please come early so that we end in just 1 hour, okay? Yeah, if your issue was Discord, you'll hear more from me tomorrow. Otherwise, bye, good night, see you tomorrow. Please come early. And if you feel like the theme that was shared today is not of your choice, definitely tomorrow will be your choice. So bye everyone, I will see you tomorrow.
Bye. Bye, Teacher Charity.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye, Teacher Charity.
Bye.
Teacher Charity, tomorrow are we coming?
Yes, you are coming. You're coming at 5 sharp, and you'll be leaving at 6 sharp.
Okay. Bye, Ella. Bye. Bye, Ariella. Bye, Ariella. Bye, Noembabazi. Bye for the Academy, Uganda. Bye for the Academy, Uganda. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Ella. Bye, Chloe.
Ella,
Yes.
Ella, could you make me the host?
Ella, could you? Let's just leave the meeting, all of us, and then Teacher Charity may become the host. Just only us.
Okay.
Ella, if you leave, everyone will leave. Because when the host leaves the meeting, everyone.
Ella, could you just go to the participants and then click at my name, and you should be able to see an option that says make host.
You can just say Charity. You come and click on Charity Ophelia and make other host. Make host. Yes,
Thank
now.
you.